some more important information regarding greatness of India. Okay, are you ready to share the important information? So, today we are going to learn political boundaries, coastal line and railway network. First of all, let me ask you a question. Why should we know about our India? India is our motherland. So, we must know about our motherland, India. Are you ready to learn about our India and its greatness? Yes. First thing is the political boundaries. Now I will show you the boundaries that share with our country. What are the countries that share their boundaries with our India? Right? So first of all, before knowing that political boundaries or whatever, when you are learning anything from the map, on a map first you must learn the directions. On a map you must learn the directions. On any map, whether it might be a world map, state map or any regional map, first thing you must remember is the direction. Always remember that north direction will be on the top. Look here. North always will be on the top, south at the bottom, east towards your right and west towards your left. These directions are when you face at the map, not like this. When you are looking at the map, these are the directions you must remember. Okay, these direction will not be changed from any other map, from one map to another map. Okay, so here coming from the top to the bottom, first country that share its boundary is Pakistan. Pakistan in the northwest direction. Why we are calling in the northwest direction? Because it is in between the north direction and west direction. That's why northwest direction. Pakistan share its boundary with India in the northwest direction. And coming to the northeast direction, north side and the east side. In between that, China, Nepal and Bhutan. These are the three countries that share their boundaries with India in the northeast direction. And coming to the south, Sri Lanka is the only country that share its boundary with the India, south side. Okay, so there are totally how many countries? Total 5 countries share their boundaries with India. One more direction we forgot to discuss. What is that? East direction. East direction. We have discussed northwest, northeast and south. The last direction is the east. In the east side, Myanmar and Bangladesh are the 2 countries that share their boundaries with India. So there are 7 countries that share boundaries with India. And one more important point I want to discuss is about the Afghanistan, the country Afghanistan. Afghanistan also share its boundary with India, but only about 106 kilometers. Only about 106 kilometers. But now that area, whatever the area Afghanistan is sharing its boundary with India, is now in controversy. Because this is the place where Afghanistan is sharing the boundary with India. And this place was occupied by the Pakistan. This place is called the POK. That means Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So this area is now in conflicts and or controversy. So we have only 7 countries that share their boundaries with India. Okay, this is the first topic we have discussed regarding the greatness of India. Right? And coming to the next topic, coastal line. India's coastal line, total coastline is 7,516.6 kilometers. India's sea coastal line from here to here. Yes, this is all the sea coastal line of India. What is the total length? 7,516.6 kilometers. Okay, so now India touches its coastal line for 9 states and 4 union territories. 9 states and 4 union territories. What are those 9 states? See here. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal. These are the 9 states that India touches its sea coastal line. Okay, 9 states. Okay, what are the 4 union territories? Daman Diu, Lakshadweep Islands, Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Puducherry. These are the 4 union territories under coastal line. Right? Next. And of all the sea coastal line states and union territories, Gujarat shares the highest kilometers of the sea coastal line. It's about 1,600 kilometers. 1,600 kilometers. The length of Gujarat Sea coastal line is the highest and it occupies 1,600 kilometers. Next, and because of this sea coastal line, and India's sea coastal line is very rich in fertile soils. It is very rich in fertile soils. That means whatever the crops they are ready to grow, all the crops will grow in a very nice way. Okay, and good production, with good production. And rice is the main production. Rice is the main crop in these coastal areas. And fishing is the main occupation of the sea coastal people. Okay, and these are the two topics which we have discussed up to now: political boundaries and coastal line. India's sea coastal line. And coming to the third point, railway network. India's railway network. Do you know, children? India's railway network is the third largest railway network in the whole world. In the whole world, not only Asia continent, in the whole world, it is the third largest railway network. Okay, not only that, one more thing I want to say is, along with the English and cricket, India must thank to British for is the Indian Railways, because they have brought Indian Railways here. But today, India is very proud to be the third largest railway network. Yes. Next one is the Chenab Bridge. It is being built in Jammu and Kashmir. If it is built, Chenab Bridge is the highest railway bridge in the whole world. In the whole world, Chenab Bridge in the Jammu and Kashmir is the highest railway bridge, and it can dwarf Eiffel Tower also. That means this railway bridge is higher than the Eiffel Tower. Okay. And next one is the monopoly. Indian Railways is monopoly. It is not owned by any other members or any other company. It is owned by the government completely, central government, right? And it operates its own locomotives. Okay, it is the railways is the lifeline of India, and it operates its own locomotives like electric locomotive, diesel locomotive, and even has the passenger coach factories also. Okay, and the total track length. The total railway track length can circle the globe or equator for 1.5 times. The total railway track in the India can circle around the globe for 1.5 times. That means that much big. Total of 1,15,000 kilometers of railway track and 65,000 kilometers of the route. Okay. That much biggest is our railways, Indian Railways. Next, coming to the New Delhi main station, the importance of New Delhi main station is it has the largest route relay interlocking system. And do you know that it has the place in Guinness World Record also. Okay, it has its place in Guinness World Record also. Next, and every day, do you know that every day Indian Railways carry 25 million passengers. That means more than Australian population. And total number of railway stations in India are 7,500. Total number of railway stations in India are 7,500. And Gorakhpur station has the world's longest platform. Gorakhpur station has the world's longest platform with 1,366 meters. That means approximately 1.5 kilometers. Yes, that is the world's longest platform. And some more important or amazing facts I want to discuss with you about the Indian Railways is, first thing is about Andhra Pradesh. Vijayawada railway station is in the top 5 busiest and cleanest station in India. It ranks top 5. It ranks in the top 5. It took place in the top 5. Right from 5 years onwards, it is in the top 5 position. Vijayawada railway station, Junction railway station is in the 5th place. I mean top 5 places. 1 year, 2nd place, 1 year, 4th place, like that. Whatever, right from 5 years onwards, it is in the top 5 places. The most busiest railway station and the most cleanest railway station in all over the India. And one more thing is Meghalaya. The Meghalaya state, I think everyone knows that Meghalaya in the east. And it is the only state in India that doesn't have railways. Meghalaya is the only state in India that doesn't have railway system. Is it clear, everyone? I hope everyone understood. Okay, and this is about the greatness of our railway network in India. These are the 3 points which now I have discussed with you, and stay tuned for remaining some more resources of India that shows the greatness of India. Bye children.